city, breathing in the dark tonight. Feel the rhythm, feel the hype. Cold air but the vibe's so warm. We don't care about the coming storm. Every step is like a drum. Bassline calling, here we come. Shadows moving on the floor. Every drop makes me want more. Echoes bouncing off the walls when the bass hits. Time just falls. Hands up high, no looking back. Feel the pulse inside the track. Lost inside the flashing lights. Dancing through electric nights. I can feel it in my chest now. Heavy beats, no rest now. Every sound pulls me closer. Let the rhythm take over. No sleep, no silence, just the kick and the violence of the bass. And my soul losing all control. Drop it low, let the bassline slap. Heart be racing with the clap. Move your body, don't hold back. We're live inside the track. Feel that groove, it pulls you in. Let the night begin again. When the beat goes boom like that, we live for the bassline slap. Bassline slap, bass, bass, bassline slap. Bassline slap, bass, bass, bassline slap. Bassline slap, bass, bass, bassline slap. Bassline slap, live for the bassline slap. Midnight calling, hear the sounds. Up bass shaking all the ground. Every second, every beat, got the fire in my feet. Sweating lights and endless motion, riding waves of pure devotion. DJ spins, the crowd ignites. We're electric satellites. Now it's just energy, lost inside this frequency. Gravity can't hold me down when that bass comes crashing down. I can feel it getting louder, every drop hits even prouder. Heartbeats sing to every kick, the addiction hits so quick. No fear, no limit, just the sound. We're in it, let it rise, let it snap. Right before the bassline slap. Drop it low, let the bassline slap. Heart be racing with the clap. Move your body, don't hold back. We're live inside the track. Feel that groove, it pulls you in. Let the night begin again. When the beat goes boom like that, we live for the bassline slap. Bassline slap, bass, bass, bassline slap. Bassline slap, bass, bass, bassline slap. Like that, the bassline slap. Bass, bass, bassline slap. Bassline slap, we live for the bassline slap. Slow it down, lights go dim. Feel the tension deep within. Silence right before the storm. Energy about to form. Breathing with the rising tone. But we're never dancing alone. When the build-up starts to climb, we explode right on the time. Bassline slap, slap, slap. Feel it hit like a thunderclap. Deeps up shaking through the map. Everybody to the bassline slap. Boom in the dark, lights react. Everybody moving fast, no past, no future, just the track. All we need is bassline slap. Lights fade out, but we still feel every drop was something real. Echoes ringing in the black forever with that bassline slap. Late night glowing ultraviolet. Feet on fire, can't stay silent. City moves in slow motion while the bass becomes devotion. Cold lights flicker in the haze, lost inside the rhythm waves. Every pulse, every sound pulls my body to the ground. surrounds me takes control. Deep vibrations in my soul, no escape, no turning back. Locked inside the moving track, right before the silence cracks. Then it hits, the bass attacks. Let the bass go deeper now, feel it shake me anyhow. Every beat pulls me inside on this endless sonic ride. Turn it up, don't slow it down. Let the low end shake the ground. When the rhythm fades to black, we come alive with the slap.
Slap that bass, feel the wave. Heavy lows we always crave. Boom and bounce, no delay. Let the groove just dominate. Slap that bass, feel the flow. Let the sub take full control. Hands up high, no looking back. Living life inside the slap.
Sound a coded pulse. DJ lifts the energy like a surge of electricity. Bodies moving side to side, guided by the bassline tide. Every drop resets the night, every beat ignites the light. No more thoughts, just pure sensation. Rhythm is our only language. In the dark we all connect. Through the sound we all reflect. Time dissolves into the beat, echoes running through my feet. Every second feels surreal, like a dream that's way too real. Feel it building, getting stronger. We can't hold it any longer. Tension rising in the air, bass vibrations everywhere. One more breath before the crash. Lights explode in sonic flash. Then the silence breaks in half when we dive into the slap.
Let the bass go deeper now. Feel it shake me anyhow. Every beat pulls me inside on this endless sonic ride. Turn it up, don't slow it down. Let the low end shake the ground. When the rhythm fades to black, we come alive with the slap. Fade it out, just a tone. Heartbeat matches every drone. Whispers in the sensor line. Counting down the dropping time. Breathing slow, lights go dim. Energy beneath the skin. Then the bill begins to climb. Ticking like a pulse in time.
Higher, louder, feel the strain. Like a rush inside my brain. Everything about to snap right before the bassline slaps.
Slap that bass, let it hit. Heavy groove, infinite. Kick and clap, perfectly stacked. All we need is bass impact.
Feel the floor, feel the sound. Sub vibrations all around. Lost but never off the track. We exist inside the slab. Echo fading, lights are low, but the rhythm still will glow. Even when the night goes black, I still hear that bassline slap. After midnight, city breeze, neon drifting through the streets, low and rumble in the air, feel the rhythm everywhere. Shadows dancing on the walls, distant echoes, heavy calls. Every step aligns a beat, bass vibrations in my feet. Dark sky but the lights are bright, sound waves cutting through the night. Every kick so sharp and clean, like a pulse inside a dream. Cold sparks running through my veins, looping drops and heavy chains. Minimal but full of drive, in the sound we come alive. Crowd moves slow then accelerates, when the bass line resonates. Every second getting tight, lost inside electric light. Feel the tension start to rise, like a storm behind the skies. Breathing synced with every kick, pressure building fast and thick. Silence creeping thin and deep, promises the drop we keep. Right before the moment snaps, we get pulled into the slap. After midnight, feel the sound. Heavy bass is all around. Every beat pulls me back to the power of the slap. Turn it up, don't let it fade. Ride the groove, the drop is made. When the lights all fade to black, we exist inside the slap.
Slap that bass, feel it move. Deep and dark,
Then the tension breaks in waves, giving us the drop we crave. Sound explodes and then adapts straight into the bassline slide. After midnight, feel the sound. Heavy bass is all around. Every beat pulls me back to the power of the slap. Turn it up, don't let it fade. Ride the groove, the drop is made. When the lights all fade to black, we exist inside the slap.
Lights go low, pads appear. Soft atmospheres drawing near. Heartbeat slow, tension wide, like the calm before the tide. Rising tones begin to climb, ticking down in perfect time. Energy about to snap, leading to the final slap.
Bassline deep, ultra clean, strongest slow and ever seen. Kicking sub in perfect phase, shaking floors through sonic waves. Feel the pressure, feel the attack. No escape from heavy slap. Night dissolves into the track. We become the bassline slap. Echo fading, lights grow dim. Still the rhythm lives within. Even when the night is gone, bassline pulse goes on and on. Neon glowing in the dark. Feel the rhythm, feel the spark. Midnight calling through the sound. Heavy basses all around. Slow lights flicker, shadows play. Music pulls me far away. Every step aligns a beat. Sub vibrations in my feet. Cold air moving through the crowd. Kick so deep it feels so loud. Every drop cuts clean and sharp, like a fire in the dark. No more silence, only flow. Feel the underground below. Every pulse inside my chest, pushing hard and never rest. Flashing lights and smoky air. Energy is everywhere. Minimal but full of drive. In the bass we feel alive. Tension rise and feel it grow, like a wave before it blows. Heartbeat sinking with the kick. Every second it's so quick. Closer to the moment now. Feel the pressure breaking out. Right before the silence snaps, we get pulled into the slap. Feel the neon pulse tonight. Dancing in electric light. Every beat pulls me back to the sound of bassline slap. Turn it up and let it ride. Let the low end be our guide. Lost inside the rhythm trap. Living for the bassline slap. Slap that bass deep and low. Feel the energy flow. Boom, kick, bounce, react. Move your body to the slap. Slap that bass, no escape. Let the rhythm dominate. Dark groove, heavy attack. All we need is bassline slap. City breathing, speakers shake. Every move the crowd will make. Guided by the low and wave. Chasing every drop we crave. Eyes closed, just the sound. Feel the pressure all around. Every layer crystal clean. every second feels intense. Lost inside the elements, build it up, don't let it fall. Feel the tension in it all. Silence creeping thin and tight, right before the drop ignites. Then it hits without a warning, like a sonic thunder forming. Bass explodes across the track, pulling us into the slap. Feel the neon pulse tonight, dancing in electric light. Every beat pulls me back to the sound of bassline slap. Turn it up and let it ride. Let the low end be our guide. That's inside the rhythm trap. For the bassline slap. Lights go dim, tempo breathes, floating pads and distant leaves. Heartbeat slow, tension high, like the calm before the sky. Rising pitch, pressure climbs, counting down in perfect time. Energy about to snap, leading to the final slap. Bassline heavy, ultra clean, strongest, slow and ever seen. Kick and sub in perfect sync, pushing rhythm to the brink. All around, night the groove, the track, the map, everything becomes the slap. Echo fading, lights are low, still the bass inside will blow. Even when the night is gone, the pulse of slap goes on. Flicker, shadow sway. Midnight pulling me away. City breathing in the dark. Bassline hits ignition spark. Cold air drifting through the sound. Sub vibrations all around. Feel it rising from below, like a force I can't control.
Footsteps echo on the floor, heartbeat knocking at the door. Every kick so clean and tight, cut straight through the neon night. Minimal but full of flame, every drop calls out my name. No more silence, no disguise, only rhythm in my mind. Bodies moving synchronized, lost inside these flashing lights. Every second bending space, when the low end sets the pace. Feel the tension start to climb, ticking like a bomb in time. Breathing slow, the pressure builds, every frequency just chills.
Closer now, I feel the snap, energy about to crack. Right before the system snaps, we collide inside the bass.
We fall into the gravity of the bass controlling me. Every beat pulls me down, shaking up the underground.
Turn it loud, don't
Hold back, rather at the rhythm, feel the slap. When the silence fades to black, we live inside the bass attack. Bass go slap, feel it hit, deep and heavy, infinite. Boom, kick, bounce, no delay. Let the low end lead the way. Slap so clean, slap so tight, echo through the endless night. Hands up high, no looking back, we surrendered to the slap.
Laser lines across your face, sweat and light and slow embrace. Every sound a pulse of heat running through my veins so deep. No tomorrow, just this sound. Sub-frequencies profound. Every groove perfectly stacked, built around that bass impact. Minimal words, maximum vibe. Feel the dark intensify. In this moment we exist, in the drop we coexist. Pressurizing, can't resist. Energy like this persists. Build up, stretching every breath. Silence dancing close to death.
Then it breaks without a map, exploding in a heavy slap. All the lights and all the bass crash together into space. We fall into the gravity of the bass controlling me. Every beat pulls me down, shaking up the underground. Turn it loud, don't hold back. Ride the rhythm, feel the slap. When the silence lays to black, we live inside the bass attack.
Slow it down, just a tone. Heartbeat matching every drone. Paths are floating, tension tight, waiting for the drop to ignite. Whispers in the atmosphere, low and creeping, never near. Counting down 3, 2, 1. Feel the impact when it comes.
Slap the bass, let it roll. Feel it shaking through your soul.
Deep pressure, ultra fat, everything built for the slap. Kicking bass in perfect phase, lost inside the sonic haze. Night dissolves, no turning back. We are one with the slap. We are one with the slap. Lights go down, echoes fade, memories in low and waves. Even when the night is past, I still feel that bassline blast. Bassline blast.
Bass blast.
Engine hum, neon skies, reflections dancing in your eyes. City lights and liquid gold, feel the rhythm take control. Windows down, the bass runs deep, awakened sounds beneath my feet. Every mile the pressure grows, heartbeat sing to every low. Streetlights flashing left to right, cruising through the endless night. No destination, just the sound. Subway shaking all around, dashboard glowing, tempo tight. Dark and heavy, pure delight. Every kick cuts through the air like a signal everywhere. Breathing in the midnight vibe, feel the energy collide. Every second, every track pulls me deeper to the slab. I can feel the tension rise like thunder rolling through the skies. Low frequencies calling me into pure intensity. No escape from what I feel. Bassline turning something real. Closer now, the drop attacks right into the bassline slap. Mind to bassline slap. Drive all night to the bassline sound. Feel it low and shake the ground. Every beat it pulls me back to the power of the slap. Turn it up, don't let it fade. Ride the groove, we never trade. Lost inside the darkened trap, living for that bassline slap. Bassline slap. Bassline slap. Slap, slap, feel the bass collide. Deep vibrations amplify. Boom, kick, groove intact. Move your body to the slap. Slap, slap, heavy and clean. Lowest frequencies I've seen. No control, no way back. We belong to the bassline slap. Speed of sound inside my veins. Echo pulsing through my brain. Every drop it's colder now, yet it lifts me somehow. City sleeping, we awake. Every beat a pulse we take. Shadows dancing in the glow, following the undertow. Minimal but full of fire, groove that never seems to die. Every loop perfectly stacked, built around that bass impact. Feel the silence start to bend, like the moment won't extend. Build up, rising breath gets slow, waiting for the drop to blow. Pressure climbing, can't relax, then it breaks in heavy slaps. Sound explodes into the black, carried by the bassline. Drive all night to the bassline sound. Feel that low and shake the ground. Every beat it pulls me back to the power of the slap. Turn it up, don't let it fade. Ride the groove, we never trade. Lost inside the darkened trap, living for that bassline slap. That was the bassline slap. That was the bassline slap. breathing slow, lights go dim, bassline creeping from within. One more second, one more tap before the final bassline.
Slap the bass, let it roar. Feel the sub down to the core. Deep groove running through the map, dominated by the slap. Kicking bass in perfect sync. Push the limits, never blink. Night sound, fade to black.
Forever in the bassline slap. Shimmer on the wall. Feel the pressure start to crawl. Midnight whispers through the sounds of vibrations all around. Heartbeat sinking to the night. Shadow moves in strobe light. Every breath begins to map the rhythm of the bassline slap. Cold smoke rising from the floor. Heavy kick demanding more. Minimal but razor clean. Modern groove, sharp and mean. City fading far away. In this drop we choose to stay. Every second feels exact. Built around that bass impact. Feel it traveling through my veins. Deep and dark electric waves. No more silence, no disguise. Only rhythm in my mind. Tension climbing slow and tight. Like a storm before the strike. Breathing with the rising tone. But we're never here alone. Silence stretching paper thin. Let the countdown now begin. 3, 2, 1, it snaps. Crashing into bassline slap. Laser cuts across your face. Bodies moving into place. Every layer tight and wide. Sub-frequencies collide. No more thoughts, just pure control. Low and speaking to the soul. Every clap and every snap. Locked into the bass attack. Sweat and light and endless drive. In the sound we come alive. Minimal but full of heat. Bassline rolling underneath. Feel the build-up start to rise. Energy electrifies. Pitches climbing tension high. Like we're reaching for the sky. Right before it all collapses. Silence pulls us into blackness. Then the speakers overlap with the heavy brutal slap. Matching every drone, pads are floating in the haze, slowly building sonic waves. Breathing deep, we feel the climb, counting down in perfect time. Everything about to snap into one last bassline slap. Ultra deep and ultra clean, strongest flow you've ever seen. Kicking sub in perfect phase, shaking floors in heavy waves. No escape, no turning back. Night dissolves into the track, sound and body. still hear the bassline slap. Midnight air, electric glow, feel the undertone below. City sleeps but we awake, every beat begins to shake. Neon reflections on the floor, hear the sub bass wanting more. Slow vibrations fill the room like a distant sonic boom. Step inside the pulsing light, sound waves cutting through the night. Every kick so deep and tight, guiding us through endless vibe. Mimic groove, dark and clean, modern rhythm, sharp and mean. Every layer placed with care, heavy basses everywhere. Feel the pressure in my chest, like the sound won't let me rest. Heartbeat sinking to the track, locked into the bass impact. Rising tension, feel the climb, counting down in perfect time. Silence stretching in the air, energy is building there. Breathing slow, the moment snaps, right before the bassline slaps. All the lights and all the sound crash and pull us underground. Low frequency love tonight, dancing in the neon light. Every beat pulls me back to the rhythm of the slap. Turn it up and let it play, let the low and lead the way. Lost inside the groove so deep in the bass, our hearts will keep. Slap the bass deep and wide, feel the pressure amplify. Boom kick bounce, ultra tight, groove controlling every light. Slap the bass, feel the weight, heavy lows we always crave. Dark and clean, no turning back, we surrender to the slap. Laser beams and smoky haze, sound design and layer waves. Every drop so polished, pure, modern vibe we can't ignore. Crowd moves slow, then explodes when the sub bass overloads. Every second feels aligned with the rhythm in our mind. No more noise, just the groove, feel the energy improve. Every clap and every snap built around the bassline slap. Feel the build up in the air, goosebumps rising everywhere. Pitches climbing, tension tight, leading to the drop of night. Then it hits sharp and fast, like a shockwave from the past. Deep vibrations overlap, driven by the bassline slap. Low frequency love tonight, dancing in the neon light. Every beat pulls me back to the rhythm of the slap. Turn it up and let it play, let the low and lead the way. Lost inside the groove so deep in the bass, our hearts will keep. Lights go dim, paths appear, soft and sets drawing near. Heartbeat slow, breathing deep in the silence, sound will creep. Risers climbing, tension grows like a wave before it flows. Everything about to snap into one last heavy slap. Ultra low and super clean, strongest bass you've ever seen. Kicking sub in perfect sync, pushing rhythm to the brain. Feel the floor and feel the track, heavy groove, no turning back. Night and sound collapse as one, bassline love can't be undone. Echo fades, but still I feel every drop was something real. Even when the lights go black, I still hear that final slap. Night frequency in the air, heavy pulses everywhere. Neon waves begin to flow, feel the undertone below. Lesser than the bass is near, crystal kicks we start to hear. Every second starts to map to the rise of bassline slap. Dark room, glowing silhouettes, deep vibrations, no regrets. Every step aligns the groove, so bass telling us to move. Minimal but full of drive, in this rhythm we're alive. Clean percussion, tight and sharp, like a beating neon heart. City noise just fades away when the low end starts to play. Every layer tight and packed, focused on the bass and pad. Tension rising slow and strong, like we've waited all night long. Breathing with the build-up sound, energy is circling round. Silence stretching thin and tight, just before the drop ignites. Then the pressure finally snaps into heavy bassline slap. Bassline slap, 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 bassline slap. Feel the night frequency, bass controlling you and me. Every beat pulls us back into rhythm, into slap. Turn it loud, let it flow, let the deepest basslines grow. Lost inside a sonic map, living through the bassline slap.
Slap that bass deep and clean, strongest slow you've ever seen. Don't kick bounce, feel the track, groove built on the slap. Slap that bass, feel the wave, heavy lows we always crave. Dark and tight, no collapse, all we need is bassline slap.
Laser lights and smoky haze, sound design and layaways. Every clap and every snap, perfect for the bassline slap. Hearts align with every beat, feel the rhythm in our feet. No more thoughts, just a sound, deep vibrations all around. Modern groove, sleek and bold, minimal yet full of soul. Every drop hits hard and fast, built for moments that will last. Pitches rise and tension grows, like a storm before it blows. Breathing slow, the silence wraps, waiting for the bass attack. Bassline slap, bassline slap, bassline slap, waiting for the bass attack. Bassline slap, bassline slap, bassline slap. Then it hits with full impact, sub and kick perfectly stacked. Energy explodes in waves, giving us the drop we crave. Feel the night frequency, bass controlling you and me. Every beat pulls us back into rhythm.
Lights go low, echoes drift, atmospheres begin to lift. Heartbeat slow, tension high, like the calm before the sky. Rears climbing sharp and clear, final drop is drawing me. Everything about to snap into one last answer.
Ultra deep and ultra tight, bassline shaking through the night. Kicking sub in perfect phase, flooding clubs with sonic waves. Feel the floor react to sound, heavy lows pass around. No escape, no way back, we become the bassline slap. Feel cause fade, but still remain. The wind running through my veins, even when the lights go black. I still feel that bassline slap. Even when the lights go black. Distant lights on the horizon glow, feel the undertone below. Night is young, the stickers breathe, rhythm flowing underneath. Air is charged, the moment's near, low and pulse is crystal clear. Every step, every tap, guided by the bassline slap. Steady moving slow and deep, awake is ours we always keep. Every ick is sharp and tight, carving through the silent night. Minimal but full of force, groove that follows its own course. Every layer locked in place, up bass setting the pace. Feel the pressure in my chest, like a sound won't let me rest. Car beat sinking, let the track pulled into the bass and pack. Rap, 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 rap. Rising tension, steady climb, like a wave through space and time. Breathing slowly, air gets thin, as the buildup pulls me in. Silence stretches pure and black, right before the system cracks. Energy begins to snap, then it hits the bassline slap.
Rock, rock, bassline to the sky. Feel the low and amplify. Every beat pulls me back into rhythm and desire.
Turn it up, don't lose the flow. Let the deep vibrations grow. Lost inside the sonic map. We belong to bassline. Slap, 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 slap. Slap that bass.
Deep and wide, feel the pressure, amplified. Boom, kick, bounce, ultra clean. Strongest groove you've ever seen.
Slap that bass.
Feel the wave, heavy lows we always crave. Like the sound, attract the map.
All controlled by Bassline slap. Neon shadows moving slow, guided body undertow. Every clap and every snap, engineer for perfect slap. Sound design so dark and sleek, heavy groove beneath the beat. Every second feels aligned with the rhythm in my mind. Crowd and music intertwined, locked into the bassline spine. No more noise, just pure attack, driven by the bass impact. Feel the rise of cutting air, electric tension every year. Pitches climbing, lights are low, waiting for the drop to blow. One last breath, the silence wraps, then the pressure fully snaps. Sobbing kick begin to stack, exploding into slap.
Ride the bassline to the sky. Feel the low and amplify. Every beat pulls me back into rhythm, into slap.
Turn it up, the rules of flow. Let the deep vibrations grow. Lost inside the sonic map. We belong to bassline slap, 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 slap. Ultra low and super tight. Bassline shaking all the night. Kicking sub and perfect sync. Pushing rhythm to the brink. Feel the flow, feel the attack. No escape from heavy slap. Sound and body overlap. We become the bassline slap. Slap, 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 slap. Bassline slap. Horizon phase. Echo stain. Low and the drips away. Even when the lights go black, I still feel that final slap.
Deep into the groove.
Midnight glow, the speakers breathe. Feel the rhythm underneath. Neon echoes in the air. Heavy bass lines everywhere. Slow vibrations start to rise. Reflections dancing in my eyes. Every pulse begins to map the path to the bassline slap.
Bassline slap.
Step inside the flashing lights. Sound waves cutting through the night. Every kick so sharp and deep. Awakened beats we always keep. Minimal yet full of drive. In this rhythm we're alive. Every layer smooth and tight. Guided by the low and might. City noise begins to fade as the groove is slowly made. Every second locked in place. A bass leading every phase. Feel the tension start to grow like a tide before the flow. Breathe and move the rising tone. Lost but never here alone. Silence stretching thin and wide. Energy we cannot hide. Right before the moment snaps, we collide with bassline slaps.
Deep into the groove we fall. Feel the bassline burrito. Every beat pulls us back to the rhythm of the slap. Turn it up and let it ride. Love below and be our guide. Lost inside the sonic mouth. Living in the bassline slap.
Slap that bass, feel it roll. Deep vibrations take control. Boom, kick, bounce, tight and fat. Ever been built before the slap. Slap that bass, dark and clean. Strongest low you've ever seen. No escape, no collapse. We exist inside the slap. Slap, 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 slap. Laser beams and smoky haze. Moving through the sound and waves. Every clap and every slap. Engineer for perfect slap. Hearts align with every beat. Feel the rhythm in our feet. Modern groove, slick and bold. Heavy lows we always hold. Crowd and music intertwined. Flowing perfectly in time. Every drop so pure and inexact. Driven by the bass impact. Rises climbing tension high. Like the spark across the sky. Breathing slow, the moment traps. Right before the bass is massive force. Groove unleashed without remorse. Sub and kick begin to stack, exploding into slap.
Deep into the groove we fall, feel the bassline through it all. Every beat pulls us back to the rhythm of the stack. Turn it up and let it ride, let the low and be our guide. Lost inside the sonic map, lifting in the bass right side. Deep into the groove, deep into the groove, deep into the groove.
Lights go dim, the pads appear, floating atmospheres draw near. Heartbeat slow, tension tight, calm before the drop ignites. Echo drifting wide and deep, Thomas is the drop we keep. Everything about the snap into one last bassline slap. Ultra low and super tight, bassline shaking through the night. Kicking sub in perfect sync, pushing rhythm to the brink. Feel the floor react to sound, heavy vibrations all around. Night and groove overlap, we become the bassline slap.
Deep into the groove, deep into the groove, deep into the groove.
Echo fades, but still we feel. Every drop was something real. Even when the lights go black, we remember every slur.
Low lights glow, the room is slow. Feel the subway start to grow. Neon flicker, shadows move. Heartbeat locked into the groove. Air is thick with bass and tone. Every sound cuts to the bone. In the dark, the rhythm snaps, calling out the bassline slap. Step inside the midnight zone, where the low and rules alone. Every kick so deep and tight, guiding us through sound and light. Minimal yet full of weight, groove precise and perfectly straight. Every layer smooth and clean. Modern vibe, dark and lean. City fades, the sound remains. Rolling deep through crowded veins. Every pulse begins to stack, driven by the bass impact. Feel the pressure slowly rise, like a storm behind the skies. Breathe in sync with every beat. So vibrations underneath. Silence stretches thin and sharp, like a spark inside the dark. Right before the system snaps, we fall into the bassline slap. Move with the subway motion. Feel the bassline ocean. Every beat pulls me back into rhythm, into slap. Turn it up, let it flow. Let the deepest frequencies grow. Lost inside the sonic map, floating in the bassline slap. Slap that bass, deep and strong. Groove that pulls the night along. Boom, kick, bounce, tight and clean. Heavy, low, and in between. Slap that bass, feel the drive. Pure vibration, keeping us alive. Dark groove, no collapse. Everything revolves around the slap.
Laser lines and smoky air. Every rhythm everywhere. Every clap and every snap. Designed for the bassline slap. No more noise, just pure control. Low frequencies take the soul. Every second locked in phase. Sound waves moving through the haze. Modern drums and subs so wide. Feel the pressure amplified. Crowd and rhythm intertwined. Moving perfectly in time. Resist climbing, tension high. Energy begins to fly. Breathing slow, the moment traps. Right before the bass attacks. Then it hits, sharp and fast. Deep vibrations built to last. Kicking sub, begin to stack. Exploding in a massive slap. Move with the subway motion. Feel the lit sign ocean. Every beat pulls me back into rhythm, into slap. Turn it up, let it flow. Let this frequencies grow. Lost inside the sonic map, floating in the bassline slap.
drifting through the land. Heartbeat slow, tension tight, waiting for the drop to ignite. Pitches rising, air is still, sound preparing for the thrill. Everything about to snap into one last heavy slap.
Ultra low and crystal tight, bassline shaking through the night, kicking sub in perfect sync, pushing rhythm to the brink. Feel the floor, feel the attack, no escape, no turning back. Sound and body overlap, we become the bassline slap. Stays, slow in waves in endless phase. Even when the night is past, we remember every slap.
Sky, electric haze, feel the bass in endless ways. Midnight streets are moving slow, low and shaking down below. Lights flicker, shadows slide, heartbeat racing with the tide. Every pulse begins to map the path toward the baseline slab.
Step into the flashing lights, sound waves cutting through the night. Every kick so deep and tight, driving us through endless heights. Minimal, precise and clean, modern groove, dark machine. Every layer locks in place, sub bass pounding through the space.
City fades and music grows, every second louder flows. Crowd aligns with every snap, pulled into the baseline trap.
Feel the tension slowly rise, like a storm behind the skies. Breathing in the rising tone, never dancing all alone.
Silence stretches sharp and thin, tension building from within. Right before the rhythm snaps, we collide with baseline slaps. Gravity pulls me down, bass vibrations shake the ground. Every beat drags me back into the rhythm of the slap. Turn it up, don't let it fade, let the low end be our guide. Lost inside the sonic map, living in the baseline slap. Gravity pulls me down, bass vibrations sweep around. Every beat drags me back into the rhythm of the slap. Turn it up, don't let it fade, let the low end be our guide. Lost inside the sonic map, living in the baseline slap. Slap that bass deep and wide, feel the pressure amplified. Boom, kick, bounce, crisp and clean, groove so dark, it's so serene.
Slap that bass, feel the wave, heavy lows we always crave. Hands up high, no way back, all controlled by bassline slap. Laser lines across the room, smoky haze and heavy boom. Every clap and every snap, engineered for perfect slap. Bodies moving, intertwined, sub bass running through the spine. Every second hits precise, modern groove, clean and nice.
Crowd and rhythm synchronize, echo bouncing through the skies. Every drop aligned exact, driven by the bass impact.
Rises climbing, tension high, like a spark across the sky. Silence hanging, moment trapped, waiting for the bass attack.
Then it hits with full effect, kicking so perfect.
Think connect, energy exposing waves, pulling us into the drop we crave.
Gravity pulls me down, bass vibrations shake the ground. Every beat drags me back into the rhythm of the slap. Turn it up, don't let it fade, let the low end be our guide. Lost inside the sonic map, living in the baseline slap. Lights dim low, pads appear, floating up as saps draw near. Heartbeat slow, tension tight, calm before the drop ignites.
Razors build, pitch climbs high, counting down before we fly. Everything about to snap into one last massive slap.
Ultra low and crystal clean, baseline shaking through the scene. Kicking sub in perfect sync, groove that pushes to the brink.
Feel the floor react to sound, heavy oh and all around. Night dissolves, body snap, we become the baseline slap. Echo fades, but still remains, low and running through our veins. Even when the night is past, we remember
him in the bassline slap. Leave him in the bassline slap. Neon flicker, city sleeps, sub-bass crawling underneath. Midnight whispers through the air, heavy vibrations everywhere. Lights are low, the crowd aligns, heartbeat racing with the lines. Every pulse begins to map the way into the bassline slap. Step into the flashing room, echoes cut through smoky gloom. Every kick is deep and tight, driving bodies through the night. Minimal but full of drive, in this rhythm we come alive. Every layer hits precise, sub-bass rolling like a tide. City fades, the music grows, every second louder flows. Crowd aligns with every snap, pulled into the bassline trap. Tension rising slow and sharp, like a strike inside the dark. Breathing with the growing tone, lost but never dancing alone. Silence stretches thin and wide, energy we cannot hide. Right before the rhythm snaps, we collide with bassline slaps. Shadow bass pulls me in, feel the low wind on my skin. Every beat drags me back into the rhythm of the slap. Turn it up, don't let it fade. Vibrations we crave, hands up high, no looking back. All controlled by bassline slap. Laser beams cut through the haze, crowd moves in hypnotic ways. Every clap and every snap, engineered for perfect slap. Bodies locked in remixing, feel the bassline make us think. Every second hits precise, modern groove, dark and nice. Sub-bass pounding through our chest, every drop is built the best. Crowd and rhythm intertwined, moving perfect all aligned. Razors climbing, tension high, like a spark across the sky. Breathing slow, the moment traps, right before the bass attacks. Then it hits with full effect, kick and saw, perfectly connect. Energy explodes in waves, pulling us into the drop we crave. Chaotic along the feet. Tension tight, calm before the drop ignites. Risers build, pitch climbs high, counting down before we fly. Everything about to snap. Ultra low and ultra clean, bassline shaking through the scene. Kicking sub in perfect sync, pushing rhythm to the brink. Feel the floor react to sound, heavy low and all around. Night dissolves, body snap, we become the bassline slap. But still remains, sub-bass running through